good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. 18-yard line.
Lisa 24.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That one complete downfield to Thomas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A give running right, ETN. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And ETN going to have a Jags first down as he'll be taken down at the 46.
First down. Hey.
First and 10.
They go play action with Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Running out of the gun with ETN. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Lawrence will throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. Sanders setting up a screen for Judkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Second down and a yard.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bearcats, 60
Now
Bearcats.
contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
We're scoreless after 1. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a first down coming up.
Let's go. Buffalo, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Steady.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Setting up the screen for Sampson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Trayvon Walker just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
To throw is Sanders. Checks this down to Sampson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing third and goal. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Cedric Tillman from 6 yards away. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Jaguars
0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
First and 10. at their own 31-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now Lawrence. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Easy. Read it, 24. Read it, 24.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, 54 yards. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. Now the try here for the point after. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. They're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Browns 14, Jaguars 6.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brenton Strange, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
The 23 will line up for the 2-point
They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Dragon 60, 18, Pioneer.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to Bond, Isaiah Bond. Then he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
70 Lions, 60 Maverick, Panther 60, Panther 60, Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's complete. Right side, it's Bond. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
60 Bobcat. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
To throw now, here's Sanders. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Cup 19, Cup 18 Cardinal, 18, 19 Lion. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Throwing, Sanders. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half.
17. Jaguars 14.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Unlock line, unlock line. No, check. Hey, check that.
A give. Here's Judkins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Ready. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Check out.
Once again, Judkins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, right?
Here's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Emmanuel Ogba there on the stop.
1 yard gain.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Now Sanders. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. On a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
70 Ranger. Ready.
Sanders to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Say, hut. Hut.
Judkins going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They'll get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
19 tight. Warriors 70. Ready, right?
2nd and 3. He's got it. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Dylan Sampson.
A 1-yard touchdown.